Hey friend, Graham Cochran here. So you want to increase your income and you want to increase it fast. Maybe you just want a little bit of a pay bump. Maybe, like most of the people I talk to, you would like to double your revenue. Either way, no problem, I can help you. The question just becomes, what is the best and fastest way to do it? And when we think about increasing our income or our revenue as business owners, we always seem to think we need more customers. And while getting more customers can lead to more income, that makes sense, there is a faster and easier way. More often than not, you and I are leaving money on the table with our current customer base. So today, what I want to do is share with you the two fastest ways that I know to increase your income in the next 90 days, all with your current customer base and your current audience. So let's jump in. Method number one to increasing your income fast is to move to premium pricing. Straight up the simplest and fastest way to make more money in your business is to just increase your prices. Now, as obvious as that sounds, most of the small business owners I talk to don't do it. They won't do it. They struggle with it. They go, I can't raise my prices. And there's a lot of reasons why. A lot of times it's fear, it's insecurity, and deep down inside, there is this imposter syndrome, and there is this, who am I to charge in the first place, let alone increase my prices, which just reveals that he or she hasn't deeply figured out the true value of the product or the service that he or she's offering. So there's a lot of soul searching that needs to happen a lot of times in order to get small business owners to increase their prices. But let me give you 3 ways to increase your prices and move to becoming a premium provider. Number 1, literally just increase your prices. Whether it's 10%, whether it's a 25% bump, or even a 50% bump, if what you have to offer is valuable and you know how to communicate that with basic, solid marketing, this shouldn't be a problem. Because even if sales go down because fewer people can afford that rate, your overall income should still increase because of the bump in pricing. Every business and service has to do this at any rate because of something called inflation. A topic for another day about our Federal Reserve printing money like crazy and watering down the value of our dollar. Everyone's prices go up, right? A gallon of milk costs way more than it did 30 years ago. Automobiles cost more. Everything's going up. Houses cost more. Your prices should at the very least increase with inflation, but you need to go beyond that. You need to increase your prices to become a premium provider in your niche. Don't play that Walmart run to the bottom of the barrel pricing game. It's not classy. Second thing you can do is add tiered pricing, okay? Don't ever offer one product or one service at one price point. Whatever it is you sell, whatever you offer, have at least 2 versions of that product or service. The main one at your new slightly increased price, but then a more premium version of that product or service at maybe 50% more of the price, sometimes double, where they get way more value, way more exclusivity, something in addition that's really, really appealing. Now, not everyone's gonna buy it. That's the point, but plenty of people will, and that at the very least will increase your average order value because now some people will go for the higher price version. And the second thing that this does, and this is subtle, having 2 options on your sales or product page shifts the question in your potential customer's mind from, should I buy this or should I work with this person, to which one should I buy or which package should I go with? See the subtle difference there? Very, very powerful to getting people to actually do business with you. Now think about this, lots of brands do this tiered pricing. It is everywhere if you just open your eyes and look for it. Whether it's a software service like Kajabi, they offer a great product, but they don't just have one price point, they have 2 price points, depending on what you need and what you want. Or what about automobiles? You don't just go out and buy the latest Honda Accord. There's different packages. Is it the base model? Is it that premium advanced package with the technology? Is it the sport package? They have different options, so you can pick the one that you like, and most of those cost way more than the base model. Or just walk into your local coffee shop or Starbucks. Is there just one price for a cup of coffee? Even with basic coffee, there's at least 3 or 4 prices, right? Do you want tall? Do you want grande? Do you want a venti? Tiered pricing is a game changer for increasing your rates. And speaking of Starbucks, one other way you can go into premium pricing is by creating your own espresso machine product. This is something that Perry Marshall talks about. Now, what is he talking about? You go into Starbucks, what are you typically gonna spend at Starbucks? $3, $5 for a coffee? Then why do they sell a $180 espresso machine right there on the counter? Are you really gonna buy an espresso machine at Starbucks? Most people, that's a no. But some people, that is a yes. Not only that, Starbucks also offers the super premium stainless steel industrial sized espresso machines that they're actually using behind the counter for $1,300. So how did we go from a $5 cup of coffee to a $1,300 espresso machine? Are they out of their minds? No, they have figured out that some people, even if it's just one person every once in a while, is gonna buy the espresso machine at Starbucks. That is a bump of 90 times the typical cup of coffee, or 650 times the typical cup of coffee, depending on which machine they buy. So for you, think about what is some ultra premium offering you could have that most people will never buy, and most people would even laugh at that you even offer that. But someone might buy it, someone who wants the best thing you could possibly offer. And when you sell one or two or three of those every once in a while, your income can skyrocket. Okay, if method number one for increasing your income in the next 90 days is to move to premium pricing with those 3 ways I shared with you, method number two, for the fastest way to do this, is to add some form of recurring revenue. Think about it. What's better than having your customers pay you once for something? Having them pay you every single month. Now, this is called recurring revenue, and it can and should be a strategic part of your income plan. Now, here are 2 practical ways you can add some form of recurring revenue into your current existing business model. One is with a paid subscription service, and the other is with paid ongoing support or updates. So let's talk about the subscription service first. If you currently sell one-off products or a one-off service or one-off package, you might want to consider adding, in addition to that, some form of monthly subscription service or plan, like Netflix, Amazon Prime, or even a gym membership. There is a lot of money to be made by offering something to your customers that they will pay for month in and month out in perpetuity until they cancel. The question you need to ask yourself, if you've never gone there and if this seems overwhelming, is really simple. What kind of value can I bring to my customers every single month that they would pay $8 a month for, $20 a month for, $50 a month for? They're already paying you for some sort of value. What else could you offer them? What else do they need? What else would they find valuable that they would pay at a low monthly rate? A couple of examples of good subscription services are Scott's Cheap Flights. Now, Scott's Cheap Flights is actually a free service you can sign up for. It's actually kind of cool. This guy basically hunts for really good deals on airline tickets all over the world. And he just looks for what is the deal of the day. Could be a completely random country. It's usually just between a couple of specific airports, but he hunts through the system and he figures out where the deal is that's just fallen through the cracks because of lack of interest, or the airlines are desperate, or just a glitch in the system. He finds them, says there's only a few seats available, and he emails out his list so that you could jump on that deal if you want. It's a really cool thing. But Scott offers a premium version, which is a subscription service at a low annual fee. And what you get for the subscription is more deals, secret deals that he doesn't share with the free list. You get notified within the first 30 minutes that he lists it out so that you're one of the first to hear about it. You can pick your home airports, a little more customization there, and a bunch of other goodies that people who love to travel and who want a good deal would say that's worth paying for to get access to that in perpetuity, especially if they end up using the deals. But even if they don't, I'm sure a lot of people don't cancel because they just want to have the option and the opportunity to get great deals on flights before anybody else snaps them up. Here's one way I turned my standalone products into a subscription service. Over at The Recording Revolution, I sell standalone courses that take people from end to end, teaching them how to do something. This is the bread and butter of my online business. But years ago, I decided I wanted to have a subscription service as well, so I launched something called Dueling Mixes. And Dueling Mixes is like a monthly coaching training service where I'm able to not only deliver new songs for them to practice on and new training videos every month, but there's a community there, and there's this access to me through live coaching once a month and throughout the community, and there's prizes and giveaways, and there's a lot of things happening that make it a great part of my students' experience. They can buy the one course and learn what they need to learn, and they also, if they choose, can join this subscription service where they get not only new content and practice material every single month, but they get access to me and access to a community, and they get that coaching and motivation. So it's really a both and that's been running strong for 6 years and has become a huge part of my revenue stream. Now, another option to add recurring revenue to your income stream is to offer some sort of ongoing support or update to your existing products or services. So, for example, if you were a web designer and people hire you to design websites, usually that's a one-off thing. You hire me, I build and design you a website, you pay me, we're done. But instead of doing that, instead of offering the one-off service, you would, moving forward, also offer an ongoing package that would include site updates, maintenance, and ongoing customer support with unlimited email access or whatever, so that your client can not only get a great product, which is their new website, but then when they need to update it or something's broken or they want to add some customization or they just have a question about making it better, they have ongoing support from you, which most web designers don't offer. They offer the product and then they're done. This would be easy to add or upsell to your current service, and then they would just pay you a low monthly retainer to have access to that, whether they use it or not. And it's sort of like bulk money in the service and the product at the beginning, and then the slow retainer moving forward. That is a nice option. Now, not everyone's going to need that or want that. Maybe they can update the site on their own. That's great. But you still offer it because some people will take you up on it. And then that creates this nice reoccurring revenue stream that just gets added, and you're not really having to do much, if any, additional work. Now, let's put this all together. If you were to implement both of these methods I just talked about, I think you would substantially be able to increase your income over the next 90 days. So let's say that you just up all of your prices, your base prices across the board on your products or services by at least 10%. And then you offer and create a premium tiered version of your core most popular product or service that's at least 50% more expensive than the base model. Then let's say you create an ongoing package of support or updates to your product or service, or a mini subscription service. And then let's say you also dream up a ultra premium espresso machine type product that's way out of most people's leagues, but someone on the off chance might buy it. And then let's say it takes you about 3 months to implement all of those changes. At that point, your potential income could increase by 30% or higher very, very easily. And you haven't even needed to go out and find new customers. Now, I want to give you something before you go that I think will help you with this. Now, I've put together a 90-day income boost cheat sheet that takes all these ideas we've been discussing together today and maps them out for you in a simple and doable 90-day action plan to help you boost your income by 30% or more. It's a real easy read. It's a free PDF you can download that I think will really, really crystallize this for you. To get your copy of this 90-day income boost cheat sheet, just click the link below this video or go to grahamcochrane.com/income boost. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to these videos, and I hope to see you on a video real soon.